Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Fishing Planet, and I'm going to show you guys how you need to fish Qualifier 1, how I'm going to fish it. It's for the World Bass Tour. So the first qualifier here is in the Everglades, and you need to go for the unique largemouth bass. So I'm not sure how fast they respawn. I always thought it was 3 to 4 hours in game. It can be a little bit less too, but it's sometimes very hard because they don't respawn. Sometimes they don't even respawn at some positions. So I'm just went around on 6 spots that I know. 4 spots is very good for rotation, and 2 spots is a little bit on the side. They not always produce uniques, but if you're in the tournament on a dead zone and you see that you got all the 4 uniques on the 4 spots that you can rotate, just throw a brief moment on the other 2 spots. Maybe you got a casual unique. So, but first we are going to start with when the tournament is going to start. So it's a sunny day. It's 1.5 meter per second west wind, and the air temperature is 23 Celsius. And I saw something cool that what you can do in custom competitions. So you can just go in custom competitions, make one, but don't make it for real, but just go to the other days. I always did it with forward to time, but you can do it. This to be exact where you need to start and what time of day you will get. So if you go here to custom competitions and you create one, and you just take best challenge, it does not, no, you need to take advanced, and then you need to take this here. I think, location is Everglades. So now you got all the weather types here. And what you need to do now is you need to go to a sunny day, because it starts on a sunny day, and you just need to refresh. So I think this is already the right one. So what you can do now is, so we need to go 1.5 meter per second west wind. And I think it's over here. So here you can see 23 Celsius. The air temperature is already right, because we got the starting zone. And this is right. So now at the moment it's 10 a.m. But that's a little bit a problem, because 11 a.m., 12 a.m., and then 1 p.m., and 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., here it stops. So these are all the times that it can start, because here everything, so from 10 to, what was it once again, to 3, so from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. it can start, because then the settings are right. So somewhere in between that it's going to start. My guess is that they are going to probably take the evening by 2. So I guess it's going to be 11 a.m. or maybe just noon that it's going to start on this day. So here you can see, this is a very cool feature, how you can know in competitions or tournaments when it's going to start. So here you see the starting setting, and that's really cool, because you don't need to do anything for it. So that's a little bit when I think that it's going to start. Sunny day from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. It will start, plus 8 hours in game. But I don't think that we ever going to fish at night. So it's going to be somewhere over here. I think it's going to start. So now the setups that you can use here, there are some setups that always come back, and therefore I put in the top for you guys how you can get the X series that I'm going to show you guys here. It's very easy. So most of them are 30 days. Only the captain rower is a little bit hard. For the X-Series Nymph, you can get it from 100,000 money in competitions in top 10, but that's very hard to get it. So I think the best chance is that you get it with your kayak. I think it's 10,000 meter or something that you need to do with the kayak, and then you get the X-Series. If you don't have it, just take a normal nymph, a normal bass jig, a normal spinner bait, and a normal X-Series glow crow. That works really well too. So this is setup that I'm going to use: the Rivertech Zoids 270, the Kraken 9000, braid 0.24, and here I'm using the X-Series bass jig. Works really well. So the 4-0 and the 6-0, I'm not sure where you need to get the 6-0. The 4-0 is at the top right. And then what works really well too, I will show you guys it here in my fish keep. So you can see it here. The X-Series spinnerbait 21 gram 4-0, and then the Buzzbait 21G 5-0. And then what do you need to put on it? What does work really well is a worm. I'm using the rattlesnake. That's something from Halloween. So put a worm on, put a nymph on, and put a crow on, and that's it. So that's really what works really well here. There are other stuff that works really well here, but that works good enough. I think that you will get your uniques with it. So a little bit recap: get that get a spinnerbait, get a bass jig, get a buzzbait, get a crow on it, a worm, or get a nymph on it. You can put it on everything. So I can now put here on my bass jig my worm too, or my crow. It will work too. So you can just play around with the colors and all that stuff and see what works best for you guys. So I saw that the spinnerbait works really well here. So I had the most success with this setup, but it's with the rattlesnake. So not everybody got access to it, but this works really well. And now I'm going to show you guys the position. So we are going to start in infinite tunnels. That's number 1. And you guys can see right away here. So you got 3 tunnels, and one of the positions is over here. So you will see it here. Here is even with the jerkbait that I got one. That maybe works really well too. So you can see I started at 10 AM. Because it is possible it starts at 10 AM. And this one I had at 10:40, and you can see it with the X-Series spinnerbait 21G40 and the rattlesnake, this one. Then the other one, there is another one here too, but this is an extra one. It's over here. Sometimes you get the unique largemouth bass there. I'm not sure you can get it on a sunny day. I already got it a couple of times in the Best Channels competition, but I'm not sure that it's separate places. It's possible that they share the same box, but if you rotate on the 4 main spots and you got a quiet zone, throw a couple of times over here. Maybe you're lucky and maybe you can get an extra unique largemouth bass. So for the presentation, because that's very important, guys, do twitching. Always do twitching. The bass here loves the twitching, so I'm going with the 3 speed. Put the rod in the air and you do this. You can see it here. It's high barometric pressure that we are going to get, I think. So be sure that you're a little bit to the surface, but I'm not sure that works like intended. Because what I see is, I did another presentation too, and is this the unique? So the respawn is back. That's a little bit less. That's 2 hours and a half in game, by the way, guys. Because this one, no, I got it on 11 o'clock. So my guess is that 2 hour in game is the respawn. Now I'm sure. Because you guys saw it on my marker, that was the same day as today. If it is a unique, of course, it looks like a trophy. No, it's the unique. So I can now say it's now 1 PM. And I had the first unique here at, what was it, 11:40? Yeah, here you can see it. So it's 2 hours in game. It's confirmed. 2 hours in game is a spawn time on the unique. So you can get a shit load of those fish. So that was a unique number 4 for me in this day. Let's throw on the other spot. What works really well too, and that's so strange, and a lot of people are using this, is you do twitching like this. I think it's very... Some people even do this. But if you need to do this 2 hours, it's possible if the first presentation that I just showed you guys does not work, switch to this. I'm not understand why there is a difference, and this is on the bottom too, but sometimes it works. So it's not that if it is barometric high pressure that you get all your uniques on the top. Sometimes you will get them on the bottom too. I want to show you guys that really quick. So that was really good. So the unique, here we go. That's another one. That's main spot number 1 and on the edge spot number 1, 2. So now we come here to the lily pad channel, and here we got 3 main spots and 1 on the edge, so on the side. So the first one is over here. So you guys can see it here, and I need to say that spinner bait works really well. I hope it's work like this in the competition too, but my guess is it's not going to work that good. So this was at 11 AM. So it's on this position. So for the guys that need the coordinates, I forgot to show you guys or say to you guys the coordinates. So you just need to throw over here. Once again, just the same, speed 1 or speed 3 or 2. You put the rod in the air, and then you do this. I think with this it works too on speed 2. Yeah. I don't think it depends that much how fast you go, because bass are very aggressive. They bite very, very hard. So I don't think that you need to go slow or fast. I think that they just take everything. And here is the first one. What is this? A belly trophy? No, a normal one. So that's unique spot number 2, the main spot. Then the third main spot is over here. You guys can see it here. Here I got it with the crowd. This is from previous final or 2 years ago. So you can see here X-Series best jig with the X-Series glow crowd. That's the one over here. Weeping Willow, 30 days you need to be there. So let's have a look. Because here I didn't yet got the unique today. So I had already a respawn on spot number 2. But on this spot I didn't get one. I got the impression that this becomes very active if it is a little bit later in the day. Because it always can happen. I'm going to 3 speed because this is not fun. I need to push a little bit too long. So main spot number 3. Yeah, it's not so good, this spot. It's yeah, there is of course a bite, but I didn't get the unique here. Is this a belly? No, it's not a belly. Then main spot number 4, and this I got today too in this net, so you can see it here. So here I used the Buzzbait, the 21G50 X series nymph, 10 centimeters. This was an hour ago, so be sure that you throw on this spot. You need to throw a little bit to the right. Don't throw over here. It's over here that you need to throw. Once again, the same. This is the 4th main spot that you need to do. Here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, that was a strong bite. Did you guys saw my tip of my rod bending? A strong bite. Yeah, this spot is very active. This spot seems more active in the day than at the evening. Because for me, in the best challenge, it never works, this yeah, is a butterfly too. This is main spot number 4, and then the side spot is here. So here, sometimes, if you're lucky, you can pick up another extra unique largemouth bass. That's the second on the edge spot, or the side spot. So what you do is here, you just throw against the lilies over there. You do twitching too. Here you can do a stop and go too if you want, because it's not so easy to do twitching, because your distance is not that far. So let's do one more, and then you guys saw everything. And if I'm getting this in the tournament, I got a shot to get 10 unique largemouth bass. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was a good bite. He took it and then he spit it out. Yeah, here we go. So you guys can see a lot of butterfly here too, but you can get unique largemouth bass here too. So I'm almost fished 1 hour real life, and you guys can see here my net. 49 bass, and I got now in total 4 uniques. So I'm almost in the half. So if I can get 1 unique somewhere else, I got 5 in the half. So I'm on the goal to get 10 unique largemouth bass. So a little bit recap. You guys can see in the top right, you see the achievements that you need to do to get all the equipment that I'm using. If you don't have access to the X series, use yeah, just the same normal baits or lures, I need to say. You got 4 rotation spots. The spawn timer is 2 hours in game. I just confirmed it in the video. So you just rotate on the 4 spots, the main spots that I showed you guys. If you're still on a cooldown on a unique largemouth bass, so it still take 1 hour in game or something, you can go to the side spots that I showed you guys. If you don't get the fish or the unique and you're fishing at the spot for a long time, don't stay at the spot. Never wait until you get the unique. Just go to the second main spot. Keep rotating. So don't think it's not like spreadsheet fishing anymore. If you go to main spot number 1, you're fishing there for 1 hour in game. You didn't get the unique largemouth bass. It's time to move. Just ignore spot 1 and go to spot 2. Because the problem is, the cooldown always starts if you get unique on a spot. But if you stay too long on one spot, the cooldown is going further and further on the other spots too. And the problem is that you're probably not going to get your 10 unique largemouth basses. So thanks for watching, guys. Good luck in the new bass tournament. And I see you guys in next video. Bye bye.